All right, if you're in the e-commerce world, you know the drill. Finding that perfect product to sell is only like half the battle, right? The actual sourcing, well, that's where things get messy. It's often this tangled, time-sucking process. But what if it didn't have to be? Today, we're going to look at a project that's all about bringing some serious order to that chaos.
Okay, be honest. Does this look a little too familiar? You're on the hunt for that next big seller, and before you know it, your browser has just completely devolved into a tab apocalypse. It's a struggle every entrepreneur knows, but as we're about to see, it really doesn't have to be your reality.
It usually starts out so innocently, Just one tab. You open up a behemoth like Alibaba, and you start scrolling and scrolling, just digging for that one diamond in the rough. But then you think, hey, I should probably check somewhere else too. So you open another marketplace, maybe made in China. And just like that, you're bouncing between tabs, trying to compare prices and suppliers, and just trying to keep everything straight in your head.
And of course, next comes the trusty and kind of terrifying spreadsheet. Now you're frantically copying and pasting prices, minimum order quantities, supplier links, and you're just one bad copy-paste away from throwing all your numbers completely off. It is so manual, so tedious, and just begging for an error to happen.
So what's the end result of all this? Hours. I mean, literal hours of your valuable time just gone, vanished into this black hole of disorganized research. That's time you could have been spending on marketing, on customer service, on actually growing your business. But what if you could get all of that time back? Well, that is the huge promise behind SourceScout. It's an open source project built specifically to streamline this entire chaotic dance, especially for all you Shopify merchants out there. And the project's mission statement really just cuts right to the chase. It's not just about another way to find products. It's about a smarter way. This is all about bringing the efficiency and the intelligence that old manual process is desperately missing. So what is SourceScout exactly? Think of it as your new command center. It's a platform that pulls in all the supplier data from different marketplaces and puts it all into one single, clean, intelligent interface. No more tab switching, no more messy spreadsheets. It's all in one place. So how does it actually do it? How does it solve this sourcing puzzle? Let's dive in and break down the core features that really make SourceScout your all-in-one toolkit. The real beauty here is just how simple it is. The entire workflow, the whole thing, just boils down to these 3 powerful steps. First, you search everywhere at once. Then, you compare your top picks clearly. And finally, you push your favorite ones straight to your store. It's that clean, that streamlined. It all starts by tying into the heavy hitters. We're talking Alibaba, Made in China, and even CJ Dropshipping for those awesome no minimum order quantity finds. And you can search them all from a single search bar. Honestly, that feature alone is a total game changer. Okay, so once you've found a few products that look promising, you get to do this. You can compare them right next to each other, side by side. All the crucial data, price, MOQ, supplier ratings, shipping costs, it's all laid out so clearly. This lets you make a smart decision in seconds, not hours. And finally, we have the magic button. You've done the research, you've picked your winner. With just one click, SourceScout sends that product, poof, directly into your Shopify store as a draft. All the basic info is already filled out, ready for you to add your finishing touches and hit publish. Now, for a tool to be this powerful, it needs a really solid foundation. So let's take a quick peek under the hood at the tech that makes SourceScout work. Because this isn't just about cool features. It's about having a tool you can actually rely on. Now, you don't need to be a developer to appreciate what you're seeing here, because what this modern tech stack really means for you, the user, is speed and reliability. Using tools like React means the interface is going to feel fast and snappy. And things like Node.js and PostgreSQL, well, that's the powerful engine that can handle tons of data without ever slowing down. It's built to be professional grade. And the project's code itself kind of tells a story. The fact that it's 87% TypeScript, that's a really big deal. Why should you care? Well, because this commitment to a modern language means cleaner code, which means fewer bugs. Plain and simple, it translates directly to a more stable and reliable tool for your business. A great tool doesn't just solve the problems you have today. It's already thinking about tomorrow. SourceScout is a living, breathing project, so let's get a little glimpse of what the future holds by checking out the development roadmap.
And the roadmap shows the vision here is huge. I mean, just imagine getting an automatic alert when a supplier drops their price. Or what about having an AI suggest winning products you might have completely missed? Add in a Chrome extension for sourcing on the fly and features for growing teams, and you can see this tool is really being built for the long haul. So this all brings us back to one really fundamental idea. For so many entrepreneurs, sourcing is the biggest bottleneck. It's the friction that just slows down growth. So what if that friction was gone? What if the whole process was truly this simple? What would that unlock for your business? Really, what could you build?